Hey guys, Nuie here, and welcome back to another episode of Build Midway. So this week I will be going over my Icy Hot builds. As you guys saw in my yesterday, in my build theories build, this is my Icy Hot build. Now I actually had so much fun making this build and playing through this build, and I've actually just been hard leveling with it, and I've already reached the midway point, which is just heading into Act 6. So I figured I would just cover it now since I'm already so far in. So I'm just chilling in my base here. As you can see, I grabbed all my current setup. But heading into the build, the first thing I want to show you guys is my current weapon setup. So I'm running a Rune Spire Crystal Wand, which gives me spell damage, lightning damage, mana regenerate, life gained on hit by attack, and life gained on kill. So that's nice. It's a nice wand. It gives me some of what I need, not exactly all of what I need, but I don't really have the currency right now to mastercraft or anything because I stupidly blew a ton of currency just getting the correct sockets for everything. So I didn't actually have the time to get that. Now ideally I would like to be able to switch this red socket down here and grab another blue socket up here so I could put faster casting onto my flame dash, but it is what it is right now. It's not that important and I'm not that upset about it. But I'm also heading into a morbid embroidered claw, so I'm getting the energy shield, dexterity, intelligence, fire damage to my attacks, which doesn't actually affect glacial cascade, but it's the kind of role I'm looking for. I'm getting nice health regen, increased energy shield, increased maximum energy shield, and increased stun and block recovery, so that's all nice. I'm currently running a Empyrean Girdle Heavy Belt because I have not spanned out the tree enough into my strength portion, so I need it for the to be able to run all of the strength gems I'm currently running. As well as Herald Ash and stuff like that, so that's what I'm running. I'm making sure to run that. It's giving me 33 strength as a flat roll, and then 18 strength, 38 maximum life, 1 maximum energy shield, and reflecting 6 physical damage to melee attackers, so that's nice. It's a nice roll. I'm getting a Skull Suit Second Wrap, 112 energy shield, 57 max life, 1.5 life regen per second, 37% energy shield, 16% fire res, 20% lightning res, 9% increased stun recovery. So again, another nice amount of stats. It's also 4-socketed, so I'm able to run my glacial cascade off of that very nicely. I'm running a full crown burn circlet, so I'm getting 56 energy shield from that, 14 to intelligence, 49 to accuracy rating, 38 to maximum life, 24% increased energy shield, 11 maximum energy shield, 11 cold res, and 10 increased stun and block recovery. So it's a nice amount of stats, nice energy shield roll, nice intelligence. It's also 4-socketed, so that's great. For that, I am running a Hypnotic Band Ruby Ring, 21% fire res, 6 all attributes, 5% increased cold damage, which is great, 68% accuracy rating, 12% evasion rating, and more life. I'm also running a Pain Graphs Toespaz Ring, so 22 lightning res, 10 strength, 40 accuracy rating, 16 maximum life, 1 mana gained on kill, and 10% increased light radius. So that's nice. And then also running a strength and dexterity necklace. So I'm running a Miracle New Citrine amulet with 21 strength and dexterity, 16% increased spell damage, increased physical damage to my attacks, 3% increased evasion rating, and 4 life gain for each enemy hit by my attack. So I have nice sustain from that. And the last thing I'm running for gear is an Honor Chant Ivory Spirit Shield. So 80 energy shield, 17% increased spell damage, 17 intelligence, 16 maximum mana, 47 to maximum energy shield, as well as 23% fire res. So really nice. Gives me a nice amount of everything. Feel good overall. Heading into my gems now. I'm running Herald of Ash. I'm also running Flame Dash, as I talked about before. Heading down to my gloves, I am running a Summon Ice Golem, which I was talking about when I was first doing this build theory. I'm getting my Summon Ice Golem with currently having minion life support as well as minion damage support, so increased damage, increased life. I would eventually like to 4-socket this and be able to grab increased speed, but I don't have that at the moment, so 3-socket is what it is. Heading to the right and grabbing my boots, I have a Flame Golem. It also is running increased life and support, as well as damage support. So increased damage, increased life for my Flame Golem is great. Once again, I would also like to grab a 4-socket that and be able to grab increased speed. but I don't have that right now, so just 3 socket is what it is. Now, heading up to my Glacial Cascade, which is on my chest, I have Glacial Cascade. I then have Elemental Focus, as I was talking before, so I get 38% increased elemental damage, level 9 support. I'm running Cold of Fire, so I get 18% of my cold damage is converted as extra fire damage, as well as 50% of my cold damage converted to fire damage. So, I'm already underway with that portion of the build, as far as the Icy Hot portion of the build. Now, Spell Support is the last I'm running. I also currently have a Controlled Destruction Support, because you get this earlier than you get the other two. So, as soon as I get a 5 socket, that'll be popped right on there. But I currently only have a 4 socket, so that is what it is. Now, heading up here to my head, I have Flammability as my curse. I'm also running increased area of effect support for that, as well as Arcane Surge, and lastly, increased duration. So, I get increased duration onto my Arcane Surge, which currently gives 16% increased spell damage and 16% increased cast speed. So, very, very useful. Helped me pretty much dumpster and pretty much crush any bosses I have to face, because of a large amount of cast speed and spell damage that it granted from that, as well as the flammability from just overall increased fire damage, or reduced fire resistance, which is 32%, reduced fire resistance for anything I put flammability on, as well as the chance to be ignited by fire damage. And last thing I'm running for skills is Hatred, which gives me 29% of my physical damage converted to cold damage. So, in total, that puts me at, 89% of my physical damage is converted to cold damage. So, nice amount of conversion, and then that cold damage is converted to fire damage. So, nice conversion overall. It's feeling good. The build is well underway. For Flask, I'm just running a Cautious Hot Life Flask. I don't actually use my Life Flask a lot, but I'm still keeping it just because I'm still running a life build, so I'm still keeping it. I'm running a Mana Flask. Again, I don't particularly have to use my Mana Flask all that much, but if I ever get a couple mana low moments, I am using it for that. I have a Silver Flask of Resistance, so there's that. I'm getting nice Onslaught from that, as well as nice Elemental Res while that flask effect is active, and then I'm just running a quick Silver Flash just to get around quicker. So currently, unbuffed, I'm got 16,000 damage. As you can see, I get cold, fire, and physical damage. I'm also getting the lightning damage from my wand, but it's not particularly that important. I get the 55% increased cast speed, but I get no effect, no elemental elements, and skill repeats additional time. So about 16,000 damage uncapped. I got a nice little DPS from minions and stuff like that. And then I have my flammability, which is a large mana cost, but that's what it needs to be so that I can cast it twice and automatically get the spell surge effect. I'm also getting Flame Blast, and then I just run Hatred, physical damage like that. So, fully buffed, summoning all my golems.
I need more mana.
I am currently sitting at 3k DPS with 1300 health and 1000 energy shield. So, I'm in a very nice place. I'm killing things very quickly, pretty much no problem whatsoever, and it's a very comfortable place. Heading into the actual skill tree, I have already completed the Ascendancy Trial. I actually did it very, very low level. I only did it at 32 or so. But yeah, I did it very low level, and it was pretty easy. I know they did kind of make Ascendancy Trial itself easier, but that is pretty low for me to be able to do that. I know the Ascendancy Trial is only level 33, so it was pretty early for me to get that done, but it felt nice. I got in there, I killed everything. Azaro was not too much of an issue for me today, so I already have my Legions of Primordial, which is why I'm able to run both of my golems already. It also gives me the nice damage increase, as well as the 6% all-res from this, and as well as elemental damage from that. Heading up through my tree, I've already grabbed all of my energy shields from this side. I've already grabbed Deep Wisdom. I have already grabbed Occultist Domain. I've already grabbed Frostwalker, as well as Firewalker, as well as Annihilation. So all of those keynotes are already done. I also have Survival Seekers Cobalt Jewel, so increased elemental damage and mana regen from that. I haven't gotten any other jewel sockets that are really, really good yet, so I didn't grab any other jewel socket nodes or anything like that because I just haven't gotten that yet. I also grabbed Arcane Focus, so that's a nice amount of energy shield. I already have Melding grabbed. I already have Frightened and Blood and that entire skill tree grabbed. I already have Cold-Hearted Calculation, Nullification, Fangs of the Viper, Will of Blades, Coordination, and Blood Siphon, as well as Trickery done. And I'm heading over to grab Elements of Focus right now. So, this build is extremely well underway. Again, you have to go back to my build theories video that came out yesterday if you guys want to see the full build and where I'm heading with that. But this is how the build is currently set up, and it's feeling very, very comfortable. Large amount of damage, good health and good resistances, good defenses. Actually, heading over to that right now. Have go to my character page. As you can see, my defense is 3. I get nice 18% chance to evade attacks, 1,000 energy shield, 254% energy shield recharge, life regenerate, mana regenerate, fire res is already at 74%, 20, and this is after already getting the cruel debuff, so which is the nice 40% reduction of, or 40, I think it's 40% reduction of elemental res as well as the chaos res. So I am negative chaos res, which I feel like alleviating at some point, but it's not too problematic. I have 74% fire res, 25% cold res. I need to get some more cold res. I have 41% lightning res, so it's in a nice spot for reses overall, and well, 42% sunblock recovery is nice. Heading over here, you can already see all of my damage layout. Damage per second is 3,000. I got nice spell damage, nice physical damage, nice fire damage, cold damage, everything there, as you guys can see. Hatred, and I wish there was a way, I wish they would put in a way to be able to move these skills the way you want them to be read in here, but it's not a big deal. But I got my 2 auras, I have my 2 golems, as well as this. So it's in a very nice place for the build overall. I'm very comfortable with everything, and I'm gonna go actually show you guys. I'm just gonna go clear through Twilight Strand real quick, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of how the build actually works. Twilight Strand, if you guys don't know, is one of the first missions you get when you reach Act 6. Now, if you know in the beginning of the game, you start on Twilight Strand, and you have to run through and kill one of the bosses. I forget his name right now, but he is the first boss you have to kill in the game, and this kind of brings you back to that. But it's an all-new Twilight Strand with a whole different area. So I wanted to show you guys that, to be able to show you guys the build in action and everything going on with it. Alright, so just gonna head through here. Now, I don't know if you guys could leave any thoughts or comments below, or any explanation. I'll probably look it up at some point to see, but I want to be able to cast, not only just cast, but I want to be able to go a little bit farther as far as using my actual flame dash. So I know cast speed helps, but is there any other skill gems or support gems that are really good for that, to be able to take the best effect of that? If so, just leave any thoughts or comments below. I wasn't expecting a level, but just gonna head over here and grab elemental focus real quick. So I'm already at 100,000 health. That gives me almost 100,000 damage, or 100 damage. So that's nice. Come on. Oh, a Harbinger.
I need more mana.
Easy peasy. Oh, he drew a V. V for then did I? Okay. Oh shit. Well, well, guys, I wasn't expecting to die there, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the the episode here. So this is my oh my gosh, this is my Glacial Cascade Ice Witch build. Again, I will be heading more into the game and getting through more endgame stuff later. And I will catch you guys at the end in my build recap build right before I head in to start doing maps and stuff on this. But this is the build in action and everything that I currently have set up, as well as far as midway point. Again, only level 47, so not even fully really into the build, not even level 60 yet. So, but as you can see, I have nice clear speed, nice amount of damage. The build works out very well. My golems are still surrounding my body. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys continue to watch all my series and all the future episodes that I make, and I hope you guys continue to support my channel. So, I'm gonna head out, I'm gonna go do some leveling. I'll catch you all later. Nuie out.
Heaven sent my residence, it's evident, just visiting, blending.